when we first moved here, we moved here because a colleague of my husband's recommended the area. We stayed because of its location, its proximity to Center City, and it kind of felt like home. Home being small towns in Ohio, you know, so it's very neighborly. And now we're comfortable. Probably the Schuylkill River a little more than the Wissahickon Creek. Wissahickon Creek, we always talk about walking it, and we never do. But the Schuylkill River, it's for walking, running, that kind of thing. And we go up and down Kelly Drive probably sometimes 5-6 times a day, and it's a nice ride. You know, they laugh at me because I'm always pointing out, oh, look at the trees, look at this, look at that, you know, look at the ducks, you know, and that. So we don't use it, but we enjoy it, and we enjoy being near it. Right now, I would say resistance to change. There are a lot of people who have lived here for years. There are generations of families that have lived here. They don't like new people coming in. We've been on this block since 1991, and we're still referred to as the new people. You also get, when they're trying to make it more vibrant, more, you know, bring in businesses, but they set up an awful lot of rules and obstacles, and, you know, they don't want this, they do want that, and the businesses say, forget it, we'll go elsewhere. You know, so yeah, that's it. Well, it is a stable community. Those same generations of people, you know, they do live here, so it provides some continuity. So, and it is neighborly, just within your own little block. You know, our block is very friendly. We all look out for each other, you know, so it can be close-knit. I think that as far geographically, its location to, or its distance to Center City is a huge asset. Home prices here are still pretty high because it's a 12-minute commute to Center City, and a lot of people like that. And it's a little bit of, you know, you're in the city, but you still have your little lawn, you know, and it feels a little bit removed from the hustle and bustle of the city. Yes, it's changing, but when we first moved here, especially because of we had housing projects, three, I think it is. The one that they did knock down, and they put up mixed income housing. But I would say yes, it is changing, but I think it still is. Particularly, Midvale Avenue is a little bit of a divide in East Falls. One side is a little wealthier, the other side, our side, is not quite so much, and we're actually probably a little more segregated. You know, I don't really know that much about them. I like Sherman Mills. I think it's a really cute idea. I haven't really gone down there too much because I can't figure out where all the parking is and all that. But I think it's a good idea that if it takes off, and I think it kind of has to a certain extent, but you know, it's within walking distance for us and all that. So I like the idea. I think it's a very nice idea. Dobson Mills, I know that Willard Rouse, who did Liberty Place and all that, he put up that whole apartment complex and all that there. And I know that a lot of people were concerned because it was expensive to live there. Businesses didn't really go in. It's hard to find parking along Ridge Avenue for it, so I'm not quite sure how that's going to take off. But again, I mean, you know, I hope they do. I hope they're successful because we need more of that. Well, I know they keep talking about trying to get more, developing the commercial district. But again, they've been talking about this for 10, 12 years now, and they're still fighting about where to put the pedestrian island and, and that kind of thing. So there's a lot of talk. I think that right now there seems to be a change. There's a lot of younger families, couples moving in. And they're shaking it up a little bit. There's a lot of people who want to try and develop it a little more. So I think it'll loosen up a little bit. I don't think it's going to be quite the generation after generation after generation that kind of ruled the roost in a lot of the neighborhoods.
Okay, and that's it. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.